Hey everyone, and welcome. This is your Scorpio full moon astrology forecast for all 12 signs. My name is Patricia Tate. I specialize in traditional Western and evolutionary astrology. If you are new here, you can find more about my offerings at willowgracemystic.com. I also appreciate each and every one of you for liking and subscribing and for sharing your journey with me. So on May 12th, 2025, we find ourselves approaching this really powerful and emotional threshold. It's a Scorpio full moon. It's going to be at 22 degrees, and as the moon touches those most deeply, it will be with personal planets or points between 18 and 26 degrees, and especially of the fixed signs. So that would be Taurus and Leo and Scorpio and Aquarius, but it will ripple through each and every one of us. Scorpio is deep, intense, and it's raw truth. So this full moon, remember full moons, they bring about culminations, endings, closures, and Scorpio is ruled by the planet of Pluto. So this is about the mysteries of death and rebirth and transformation. It doesn't simply like harvest what is visible. She literally reaches down into the roots, into the soil, into the depths, and asks, what have you hidden away? What truth is now ready to rise up? And so this particular full moon, it invites us to mix and mingle, to like dance with the polarities between the sun being in the sign of Taurus and the opposing full moon in the sign of Scorpio. So in the areas of what we call mine and what we call ours. So Taurus is the builder. It's the lover of simple pleasures. It's the steward of personal value and safety. And that's where our sun is shining and illuminating. And then it's reflecting onto the full moon, which is Scorpio, the alchemist, the healer through intensity, the bearer of shared secrets and of the power of surrender. So together, this energy, it reminds us that in order to truly survive and thrive, we have to honor both what grounds us and what transforms us. Taurus teaches us that to find beauty in the tangible, to treasure your body, and to look at your own resources, your own gifts, to nurture the simple joys that make our life feel whole. Now, Scorpio is quiet and it whispers, do not be afraid of change. Share your soul. Trust others enough that you can merge your energies together. Release what no longer serves you into something that is greater for that to be born. This full moon, it brings about this sacred moment of an emotional revelation within ourselves and within our reflections that we see through others. It's mirroring to us feelings that have been stirring quietly now. They will demand our attention. What has been growing in the dark now seeks an outward expression. This is not just personal. This includes our tribes, where we belong, our communities, in what we're forming, our networks that we align ourselves with. They are all undergoing these deep shifts. We are witnessing individually and collectively, and an important question is now rising. It's who truly sees us, who shares our values, who are we ready to trust with our growth and our vulnerability? Because the sign of Scorpio is just that, the ability to be vulnerable, the ability to connect with others deeply and emotionally. So as individuals, many of us are reclaiming those lost parts of ourselves. And as a community, we are being called to share our authentic selves in new ways, to forge these deeper alliances, to merge our gifts together, and to co-create in spaces where truth is honored and the transformation is therefore made possible. This full moon is your invitation to ask, where am I clinging to security at the expense of my personal evolution? What relationships nourish my growth, and where am I being called to release the old entanglements? What hidden truths within me are ready to rise to the surface? You might feel strong emotions because this is a natural time for them. This moon is not small or passive. It is passionate, raw, real, and honest. A Scorpio full moon. Let your truth come through, but be gentle with yourself. It may not all make sense yet because emotions often speak before our mind can catch up with them. Over the coming weeks, as this energy softens and it has the opportunity to integrate within us, you're going to begin to see the fuller meaning of what is now rising and evolving within you. You might find yourself meeting new kindred spirits or building new networks or communities based on mutual trust or growth or shared purpose. You might also find yourself shedding away old alliances, feeling yourself that I need to free from these connections in order to step more fully into who I am becoming. You are not on this journey alone. Each of us is moving through this tide together. We are discovering what it really means to belong, truly, deeply, and soulfully. Under this new moon, I hope that you honor the treasures that you've built and to bravely offer your truth to those that are ready to receive it. I hope that you plant yourself where you can both grow and transform. So offerings this month, for private consultation, you can visit willowgracemystic.com. For working with the moon, check out my moon manifestation guide. Look in the link below. If you're ready to find out when I'm releasing things, early releases, specials, all those things, I encourage you to sign up for my newsletter. If you're interested in a community with like-minded individuals where we learn, we share, we grow, check out my Patreon using the link below. And I do have a special for all Tauruses for your birthday, a personalized solar return chart for you. The code is Taurus10. Use that at checkout. Additionally, I offer live astrology consultations right here every other Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can use the link below to save your spot in the queue. I look forward to connecting with each and every one of you to help you to navigate your unique journey. So let's dive in. So for Aries, you have the sun illuminating your second house, which is personal to you about your self-worth, cash, property, skill set, talents, and resources. It is illuminating the full moon with closures and endings in the house of intimacy, transformation, shared resources like alimony, child support, debt, people, places, and things that we invest into or that we co-share with. And so this full moon in the sign of Scorpio here is really going to highlight your deeper emotional bonds, that you have these connections with other people or shared finances, and the need for trust and vulnerability. The opportunities that can come from this moon is deep, like healing through emotional transparency, a restructuring within shared assets or debts, creating these stronger partnerships or alliances that are built on a mutual trust with others. The challenge comes from a fear of vulnerability. It's struggles around control of, do I have the control? Do they have the control? Jealousy and financial entanglements. This full moon, it is calling for you to confront these areas of your life where emotional intimacy or financial entanglements feel very heavy or stagnant. True vulnerability is going to be your gateway to liberation. Look closely at what you're holding on to out of fear, whether it's shared resources or deep-seated emotions or old energetic debts, and allow space for this honest dialogue or necessary endings to happen, to move beyond. Because beyond relationships, this is going to be a personal rite of passage for you. It's going to be about surrendering the old, outdated narratives about your worthiness in order to merge with others, in order to have trust that is authentic. These soul deep bonds that await you on the other side of the release. Transformation, it isn't just possible, it is inevitable, and it's about allowing it to happen. A mantra can be, I release control and I trust the beauty of authentic connection. So Aries, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of the transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Taurus, this is all about you. You have the sun in your first house of your identity, who you are, how you are seen, your appearance, what you are presenting to the world. The full moon is offering endings and closures in the opposite house. If the first house is you, the seventh house is you with everybody else. Contracts, partnership, committed relationships. It is not just personal, but it's also professional. And so this full moon, it's shining it's illuminating the light, and it's bright on all of your one-on-one relationships and all of your alliances. The opportunities come with clarity within these partnerships, defining relationship boundaries, and forging these powerful new commitments, or releasing these outdated ones. Remember that full moons, they reveal what we need, or show us something that we have not seen or that has been unclear. They bring about endings, culminations, and closures. And so the challenge that can come from this is relationship tensions that just come to the surface. Feeling stuck between your own personal needs and the demands of others, as in business partnerships, best friends, significant others, and clients. This full moon for you is illuminating the dynamic tension that comes between your own personal needs and the needs for others. And so this is going to be a time for you to evaluate these partnerships that are within your life and look at them and ask yourself, are they reciprocal? Are they empowering? Are they reflective of your growth? Allow yourself to truly see clearly what needs to shift, even if it feels uncomfortable, whether bonds are deepened or they're negotiated or they're dissolved. This is trusting that every decision that is made now brings you closer to living your life authentically. True love, in romance, in friendship, or in business, it honors your evolving self. Let your heart guide you to these connections that mirror your highest self. So a mantra can be, I honor both my individuality and my sacred partnerships. So Taurus, thank you so much for being here. I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of the transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Gemini, you have the sun in your 12th house. The 12th house is the hidden. It's where we go to be alone. The 12th house is our own personal unconscious. It's our dreams, our intuition, our psychic ability. But it can also be hospitalization, yoga, meditation. It's literally to go and separate from society. And so the moon, it's illuminating what you need. And so this is your house of health and routines, your work habits, your service to other people. And so this influence, it focuses on your day-to-day routines, your health practices, how you serve not only yourself but others, your mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, psychological health and well-being. The opportunities that can come from this are the transformation of your habits, these breakthroughs in your health routines, you aligning your work with a sole purpose. The challenge comes from feeling overburdened, exhausted, dealing with hidden stressors that other people don't see or know that truly impact your own well-being. And this can also be reflected as emotional exhaustion. Your everyday life is the altar where your dreams are either nourished or they're drained. And so this full moon, it is inviting you to literally overhaul your habits, your routines with tenderness, not judgment. This is a time for you to cleanse what no longer serves and supports your vitality, whether that's work obligations or unhealthy patterns or relationships that deplete or drain your energy. Realign your service to others with first service to yourself. Sustainable healing comes from small, consistent acts of self-love and respect. So choose rituals that replenish your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit, and trust that your future self will thrive because of the foundations that you are laying today. So a mantra can be, I create habits that heal, sustain, and empower me. So Gemini, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of the transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Cancer, your chart ruler is the moon. It's always important for you to be following what sign is the moon in, what is it doing, what interactions with other planets, because that affects you personally. You have your sun in the house of other people that you participate with for your hopes, wishes, dreams, collaborations, networking. Now, the full moon is in the sign of Scorpio, in the house of creativity, romance, self-expression, joy, love, beauty, where we're willing to take a risk. And so the Scorpio full moon, it's really igniting your heart, these passion projects, your own creative spirit. The opportunities can be rekindling these creative projects, whether it be art or poetry or music, painting, playing of music. This is about deepening your romantic connections, embracing joy and authenticity, tapping into your own inner child, or to connect with children in general. The challenge comes from fear of vulnerability, whether in love or in creativity, a hesitance to put your authentic self fully on display for fear of judgment. This Scorpio full moon for you, Cancer, it stirs at your heart and it's calling for uninhibited expression and this soulful creativity for you. It is time for you to embrace your authentic passions, to love boldly, to reclaim joy that maybe you have tucked away for safety's sake. This is an opportunity to say, I cannot hold back. Whether it's through art or romance or self-celebration, let your light shine unapologetically for others to see, because creativity is sacred. Trust that the act of creating, loving, playing, this is just as important as any material achievement. Your own inner child, it craves freedom and affirmation. Feed it now and watch how your life now grows and blooms with deeper meaning and joy and happiness. A mantra can be, I express my joy, my truth, and my passion without fear. So Cancer, thank you so much for being here. I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of the transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Leo, the sun is your chart ruler. It's always important for you to be following what sign it's in and what is it doing. So you have the sun illuminating the top of your chart, being the pinnacle of your career, your life path, your reputation, your legacy. It's how other people are looking up at you, or how you are being seen as an authority figure or from authority figures. Now, the full moon is occurring at the bottom of your chart, which is your home, your family, your foundation, your roots. The fourth house is your living situation or your personal life. So these are the polar opposites in your chart. So it brings your personal life, your family dynamics, your ancestral ties. It brings all of these things into a sharp focus for you. The the opportunities that can come from this full moon is healing of family wounds, creating emotional security, a deepening of your roots, or a wanting to connect with like ancestry, DNA, or like with family generations. The challenge comes from it's deep, it's emotional, it has to do with family and home and stability topics. All of these things are under review for you. This full moon is encouraging you to fortify your personal foundation, whether it's through healing or the family relationship dynamics, or redefining what does home truly mean for you, or is it creating an emotional security for yourself. It's about tenderness is going to be really crucial for you at this time, because not all of them need to be cut. Some of them need to be tended in order to be replanted. And what does that look like for you? Ancestral patterns, they can now resurface and come back up. And it's you being able to see them clearly and consciously and choose which ones that you want to honor and which ones that you need to break. As you heal these foundational layers, every branch of your future is going to grow stronger. It's you bearing richer fruit as you grow, age, and mature, because safety is built from within first. So Leo, a mantra can be, I build a home within myself, rooted in love and trust. So Leo, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate all of those people who have supported and continue to support my channel. It is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of the transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Virgo, the sun is in your house of expansion of your mind, of travel, cross-cultural experiences like visas and passports and publishing and legal matters. And it's illuminating culminations, closings, and endings with your third house of communication, learning, siblings, your local community. So your mind, conversations, the way that you connect and share information and data, this could be email, phone, text, through other people, all of your surroundings is going to be highlighted and illuminated. The opportunities that can come from this are important conversations, clearing up any misunderstandings, deepening of the bonds with open communication with siblings or neighbors, transformative learning experience like through classes or workshops. The challenge comes from overthinking or difficulty in expressing your emotions clearly and your feelings, and communication breakdowns. Know that your words carry weight right now. They're very powerful. This full moon is going to be magnifying the importance for you to have honest communication with others, and especially with yourself, the things that you say to yourself. Notice where you are holding back from speaking your truth, whether it's with others or with your own inner dialogue, where it becomes possibly overly critical, because every thought that you nurture now builds your future. This is a call for you to truly deepen your connections within your own immediate surroundings, your own immediate world. True community is built through authentic dialogue and heartfelt curiosity. You don't have to know all of the answers, but your willingness to learn and to connect and to evolve is going to be lighting the way for you. A mantra can be, I honor the power of my words and I speak with clarity and heart. So Virgo, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of a deeper understanding of the transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Libra, the sun is in your house of deep bonding, intimacy, your connection to other people, places, and things where you are invested in or shared resources. The full moon is occurring in a personal house for you. This is about your own personal values, money, cash, property, skill set, talents, your own personal worth. And so it influences all topics that have to do with matters of security for you, values, your own self-worth. All of these topics are going to be magnified or come into focus or illuminated with this full moon. The opportunities that can come from this is really a financial transformation, a realignment of what you truly value, and you building a stronger self-esteem. The second house is, what do I need in order to feel safe and secure? Now, the challenge comes from monies, like worrying about monies and fear of loss, clinging to possessions or outdated values, and the scarcity mindset. Your sense of worth and your relationship to your material possessions or resources, they're going to come under illumination. And so use this full moon to take some time to examine whether your finances, your possessions, do they reflect your evolving values? Are you clinging to things that for security purposes, or are you consciously choosing what supports your growth? Security is built on inner truth and is unshakable. This is your moment to release the scarcity mindset, to open yourself up to new channels of abundance, and to realign with the prosperity that your soul desires. Your value, it does not diminish based on the external metrics. It's inherent and it's infinite. And so a mantra can be, I am worthy of abundance. I align with my soul's true values. So Libra, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of the transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Scorpio, you have the sun in your partnership sector. This represents business, significant other. It's personal and it's collaborative. So it's the house where it's our one-on-one relationships. It is illuminating culminations, closures, and endings that's all about you. It's about yourself, your identity, your personal belongings. So this full moon, it's really illuminating your very sense of self, your identity, your soul path. It's you, something about you being revealed, this emotional overwhelm, shedding these old identities, you facing down your shadows. You are shedding old skin. This is a rebirth for you. The Scorpio full moon is literally shining directly on you, and it's asking you to get rid of these older, outdated layers of your identity and for you to step more fully into your power. Trust what is falling away. Trust even the discomfort, for it is this sacred fire that tempers your next evolution for you. You are allowed to redefine yourself. You are allowed to grow beyond the limits that other people have set for you. Stand tall in your truth and know that shedding is not a loss. It is an initiation into some greater authenticity for you, deeper magnetism, and unshakable self-love. A mantra for you can be, I honor my evolution and I rise renewed in my truth. So Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of a deeper understanding of the transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Sagittarius, you have the sun illuminating your house of of mental, physical, spiritual, emotional health, well-being, your day-to-day habits, how you nurture and care for yourself, and then also how can I be of service to other people. Now, the full moon is about endings, closures, and culminations in your 12th house. This is the house of healing and endings and isolation. This is about spirituality and your subconscious. So this is a deeply spiritual and introspective full moon for you. This is a time of healing, of retreat, and of let go, let flow, of surrender. This can be an emotional release, a soul healing. We can look at spiritual breakthroughs for you and of completing of karmic cycles. The challenge comes from a feeling of isolation, a feeling of lost or being uncertain, and a difficulty in letting go, like really releasing and knowing that that chapter is over. Trust that these invisible threads that are guiding you, that there's this sacred surrender that is unfolding for you. This full moon, it's activating all of the hidden realms between your dreams, your subconscious, these longings, these old griefs. You are in this liminal space where spirit is speaking louder than logic. Trust the call to rest, to retreat, and to release. You are literally clearing your soul's attic in preparation for these brighter new beginnings. Allow spiritual practices like meditation and yoga, dream work, prayer, journaling to be your anchor now. You don't need all the answers yet. Trust that healing happens in the unseen ways. You are shedding this invisible weight that other people don't see, but you feel, you internalize. You are making space for new soul light to pour into you. A mantra can be, I surrender to healing, trusting that release can lead to my rebirth. So Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of the transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. Oh, my Capricorn friends. So the sun is in your 5th house of your own inner child. It's the house of creativity and art and music and beauty and love and children, but also your own inner child. It is illuminating endings, closures, culminations in your 11th house of friendship, your community, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your goals, and who do you align with. So the energy is your networks, communities, future visions. All of these topics are going to be under the magnifying glass or in the spotlight of this full moon. It's deepening or transforming or transmuting your friendships. It's clarifying what are your future goals. It's you finding these soul-aligned networks or communities. The challenge can be disillusionment within these groups, realizing that there are some misalignments going on between you and others, and a needing to let go of old dreams. And so I look at this as you are being called to find your tribe, the souls who share your deeper values. This is with work. This is with friends. This is where you want to volunteer. This is where you want to be part of something bigger. This could be community, dreams, your future visions. All of these topics are being illuminated. Notice where you feel in alignment and where you feel alienated. Not all tribes are meant for you to journey forever. I always say it's a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And so it's okay to outgrow spaces that no longer reflect your values or your soul's expansion. Seek connections that feel alive, where its authenticity and mutual growth are both honored. Rekindle your dreams that still ignite your heart and that can release those that just feels like it's a burden or that you have been made to feel like the burden. The future that you are building is too precious to be built on old paradigms. Choose vibrancy and truth. A mantra can be, I align with my true community and I walk boldly towards my dreams. So Capricorn, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of the transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So Aquarius, you have the sun at the bottom of your chart, which is your home, your family, your roots, your ancestors, your DNA. The fourth house is your living situation. It's your personal life. It is shining a light on the top of your chart, which is your career, your job, your reputation, your legacy. It's your purpose. And so we know that your professional life or your sense of contribution, all of these topics are going to be coming under the magnifying glass or being illuminated by this full moon. There can be career transformations. There could be an ending of a career, a retirement, a sense of stepping into a leadership role or recognition for authentic contributions. The challenge comes from a fear of visibility, a questioning what is your true purpose, a tension between your own personal and your own public life, like having a balance between home and career. Own your gifts and your leadership. Your soul's contribution to the world is going to be under this full moon's light. It is time for you to ask, does your outer life reflect your own inner truth? Recognition is beautiful, but empty, and it's built on a mask. So it's you looking at what you build now is going to be shaping your legacy. Choose authenticity over the approval of others. Honor your true calling, even if it feels risky than staying where you're comfortable. Authentic leadership, it inspires true impact. So let this full moon release you from old titles, outdated ambitions, fear of being fully seen for who you really are. Your light is needed in the world exactly how it is. So a mantra can be, I lead with purpose, courage, and authenticity. So Aquarius, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much. It is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more of an in-depth understanding of the transits, visit willowgracemystic.com. So for Pisces, you have the sun in your house of communication. This represents your immediate neighborhood, your friends, your neighbors, your cousins, email, phone, text. It's where we gather information, share information, take a class or workshop, things that are closer to home. The full moon is in your outward house. It's the house of higher learning, philosophy, beliefs, travel. It's publishing, legal matters. So having a full moon here, the topics revolve around your worldview, your spiritual beliefs, your hunger for growth, spiritual, mental growth. All of these topics are going to be illuminated. The opportunities come from profound spiritual insights like this, I get it, I see it. There can be new journeys, literal or metaphorical for you. It's about expanding your mind and your heart. The challenge comes from a resistance to new perspective, new ideas, a confusion around belief systems or restlessness. I'm encouraging you to open yourself up to learning beyond what you already know. Travel if you can and study if you must. And above all, remain open-hearted. This is the house of expansion. And so what you discover now will reshape your sense of purpose and your direction that you're moving towards in your life. This full moon, it expands your mind and your soul's horizon. There could be long-held beliefs that could be challenged at this time, and that's going to be a gift. Your growth depends on your willingness to see beyond what is familiar and to welcome the unknown as a teacher. So travel, study, look at spiritual exploration, because now it can change the course of your life. Trust that your soul is literally guiding you towards truths that resonate on a deeper level. Don't cling to old stories that no longer reflect with who you are becoming. Choose wonder over certainty. So Pisces, a mantra can be, I expand my heart and my mind to embrace new horizons. So Pisces, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. If you're looking for more, a deeper understanding in the transits, visit willowgracemystic.com.